First, some housekeeping. We're going to be switching to a weekly schedule with releases on Sundays, where we will hopefully cover all of the week's key space news at once. And now that that's out of the way, in this week's space news, on March 11th, Van Allen Probe A, launched in 2012 to study the evolution of the Van Allen radiation belts, re-entered the atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean and burned up. Van Allen Probe B, Probe A's sibling, is due to enter the atmosphere in the early 2030s. The mission design life was 2 years, but lasted 7 when they ran out of fuel and were unable to keep themselves oriented towards the sun. The Van Allen Probe mission was pretty pioneering, as it was the first mission dedicated to a long-term study of Earth's radiation belts. One major discovery made was finding a third radiation belt. On March 12th, the Grumman Cygnus XL supply ship departed the ISS and disposed of several thousand pounds of trash by burning up on re-entry. It was streamed on NASA Plus, Amazon Prime, and YouTube. We really will watch anything, won't we? In Artemis news, NASA completed the flight readiness review of Artemis 2 on the 12th, and pending any ongoing work, the rocket will be rolled out to 39B on the 19th, with a pending launch date of April 1st. Meanwhile, NASA is making some shakeups in the Artemis program, including announcing missions 3 and 4. Artemis 3, due to launch sometime in 2027, will have a mission profile mirroring that of an Apollo C mission, combined with a D mission, Apollos 6 and Apollo 9. Artemis 4 will have a mission profile mirroring that of a G mission in 2028. If you'd like to know more about the Apollo mission profiles, why they existed, and how they've changed and evolved, let me know in the comments below. The Artemis 3 profile includes a test of one or both landers from SpaceX and Blue Origin, testing of the new EVA suits and other key elements, so very similar C and D missions. There's a bit of a snag, though. On March 10th, the NASA Office of Inspector General released a report on an audit of contracts with SpaceX and Blue Origin for human landing systems, or HLS, for upcoming Artemis flights. SpaceX intends to build a hilarious, pulpy sci-fi derivative of the already hilariously stupid Starship upper stage. I think Elon wants to be Flash Gordon. Blue Origin, meanwhile, is building something a little more sane, though still flawed. The IG report indicates that while both contractors have controlled costs effectively, test their hardware with NASA's Test Like You Fly doctrine, and are communicative with NASA engineering, management, and trainers, both designs have fundamental flaws that limit survivability in the event of a catastrophic event. The IG believes that NASA does not have the capability of rescuing a stranded crew with the resources available. Additionally, the report notes that SpaceX and NASA disagree on whether the manual control requirement needed to meet human rating certification is even in the existing design. Meanwhile, Blue Origin's manual control design still hasn't been decided on. The last big takeaway is that development challenges have delayed Artemis significantly. It's almost as if NASA forgot all the lessons of the Apollo. Lastly, NASA is also leasing some of its land at the Neil Armstrong Test Facility in Sandusky, Ohio. They're looking for organizations looking into taking a 20-year lease where the organization will have the right to occupy, modify, and maintain the land. There are 5 parcels available, totaling more than 1,700 acres. You can contact NASA if you're interested in leasing a few hundred acres of land. Until next time.